Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing fine and great and you're enjoying your time, whether you're already here in Canada or Winnipeg or you're still in your home countries. I have got so many comments like I haven't replied to and from a very long time now, and I really don't want to lose my subscribers, and I'm too bad at being constant at anything. I can't. I'm gonna answer all of the comments today in this video. And also, apart from comments, I'm also gonna tell you what I am doing currently, and what year I am in, what exactly I am doing, when I'm graduating, and all the stuff. Let's not waste any more moments here and straight get onto the video. So let's start with the comments. So there's one comment which says, can you explain how you renewed your study permit? So for my study permit, what I did was basically I contacted my consultant from the home country who basically helped me get into this university, right? So I contacted him and he was more than happy to help me with all of the process. He asked me whatever details or whatever letters he wanted from me, like my university letters, like acceptance letter from University of Manitoba, and then my fees like proof, and there was the enrollment status and the documents for financial status. So there are like two options basically. You can either use your parents' finances to show for that, or you can use your own. But if you use your own, you need to have at least $3,000 to $5,000 in your account. For me, it was basically come and go kind of thing. So, and I wanted it to be my father's because I wanted it to be a strong profile, and I really didn't want to include any of mine. So I asked my parents if they want to do it. So they just they basically got all of the letters from bank and bank statements. There were like the yearly statement, something, annual income, and all that things, which it's basically self-explanatory, because if you when you're on the page to file your study permit, there it already says like what all letters you need to renew your study permit, and it's not at all a very difficult thing. It's very easy. It was just like, I don't want to mess up. I am the kind of person who really do stupid things, silly things. So I really didn't want to do it. That's why I asked my consultant if he could do that for me. But guess what? Even he messed up for me. I told him my address. It was 313 dash dash dash. But what he did was, instead of 313, he wrote 913. And that was not an address in Winnipeg. So my study permit never came. I was so sad. My study permit got approved after applying 2 months, I guess. Yeah, because my study permit was expiring in December 2024, and I came to University of Manitoba in fall 2024. So I could have submitted my file previously as well, but I asked one of the immigration consultant here in the university, and they were like, it does not really matter, you just have to submit before 2 months, it would be good to go. So I submitted my file 2 months ago from the expiry date, so basically in October, and I got my approval in January, 3 or 4th of January, which was really quick if I talk about after the expiry of my study permit. So after that came the approval letter came. It was stated that you have to wait for 4 to 6 weeks for your study permit to arrive by post. And those who are in Canada, they know about the post traumas. So the trauma which I'm talking about is anytime you want to post, you want to get some post or maybe send some post, it's already on strike, thanks to Canada Post. Okay, whatever. Anyways, it did not came, and it was I guess April, and almost 3 months, and I was like, okay, now this is not normal. It hasn't came. And then I was like, I should check my address. Now you want to check your address. Why now? But yeah, anyways, I checked my address and was like, oh shoot, the address was wrong and there was no address with that number. That's why they couldn't deliver that to me. So I contacted IRCC, had them on calls and whatnot, and then I got my study permit likely by the end of April, I got it. So then I applied. Then I was having my exams for like winter. After just the day my exams got over, I applied for my TRV, the temporary resident visa, because that was also supposed to like be renewed. Because if you're here in Canada, it does not really matter, but it's better to have, valid visa stamp. But if you're like traveling, so I was planning on travel so I can visit my home, because it's almost been 2 years. So I thought like I'm gonna visit home. So I decided to get my visa stamped. So I applied for that. When I applied for that, the processing time was like 15 days. Okay, understood. After 15 business days, like Monday to Friday, after 15 of those days, I checked the portal again for the processing time, and guess what? The processing time was now 17 days. I was like, okay, 2 more days. After 2 more days, I again checked it, and it was now 21 days. I was like, what the hell? Are they like extending their dates according to my application or something? So then I waited again and again and again. This happened till it was like 25 days. And then so I applied my TRV on 21st of April. Right now it's 4th of June, and I still haven't received a letter. I contacted them. I was like, is there any problem with my application? Do you need some letter, some documentation or something? But guess what they say? They were like, your everything is okay. It's just our end. We're just trying to make the decision. How long does it take for you to like just approve it? So that happened. I'm still waiting for it to come. And once it's gonna come, I'm planning on visiting home. Hopefully. Okay, let's go ahead. So somebody asked my Instagram. Why do you want my Instagram? I mean, it's still there on my YouTube. It's like there in my, if you go to my profile, you can still find it, but still, why? Anyways, ICM is not DLI certified, but university is. Will this cause any problem in the future since I'm going to for UTP1? No, this won't be a problem. Unless and until you're getting transferred to University of Manitoba, it won't be a problem. But yes, since ICM is a private institution, so if you plan on just dropping out of ICM and then you're like, okay, now I'm good to go, that's not gonna happen. You won't get your work permit like that. Like, not directly, of course. You might have to do the LMIA thing, I guess, or something else, but yeah, you won't get after just 1 year of ICM, because ICM is a private institution. It's not a public institution. So, and then somebody asked me how much time will it take to complete UTP1 and UTP2. So it really depends on you guys how you're gonna plan it. So what happens is I had some friends in past who were in UTP stage 1, but they were able to complete it in like UTP1 and UTP2 in 1 year. Because there is a jump rule in UTP1. So if you're in UTP1, if you get good grades, you can basically jump to UTP2. There are some like requirements for that, but if you fulfill that, you will be in UTP2 and then you're good to go, right? But yeah, if not, then it's gonna take like 1.5 or 2 years nearly. Well, actually, okay, good news is you will get a degree from UFM, not ICM. So yeah, somebody replied to that person. Thank you for that. Hey, I wanted to come to Winnipeg. My agent at IDP advised me to UTP program from ICM to UFM for BSc, but the total duration is 1 year at ICM, 3 years at UFM, but this duration is too much. Can you suggest me, is this a good option? Well, if you want to do some degree, then it will be 3 to 4 years at least. But if you don't want to spend this much time, you can choose some public college, which is DLI certified, and has the program you want. You can go for diploma. To be honest, what I have realized in the past almost 2 years now is this, that if there are some courses which you can get job in after doing a diploma faster, but there are some which does require a degree. So for example, you want to do some course which is not like it does, the requirement for the job is just a diploma or degree, anything, so you can go for diploma. But there are some specific courses and the programs which are only for the one who did degrees. So yeah, but you should really go and check the job you wanna do. What do they want? So if they does not want a degree, then go for diploma, bro. But yeah, if they do want a degree, then go for degree. It obviously open more doors than a diploma if you do a degree, as you will get a good knowledge, because I've seen so many job posts. So on jobscanada.ca, I guess, they usually have this post, like if there are some jobs, it's not even written the specific bachelor degree you want. It's just written, a recognized bachelor's degree is needed for this job in whatever subject. It's not mentioned. So that is the thing. So if you do a bachelor's degree, of course there will be more doors open if you want to look for a job, but with diploma you will just have a very limited options. So that's totally your call. And diploma is a little cheaper than degree, but the degree in UFM is not that much expensive as it is in the other provinces. So I would not say that it's a very good option to do this. But yeah, if you're too determined and you've made your mind already about it, then go for it. Don't trust me about it, because it's your life, not mine, right? And then, have you ever been to southern Manitoba? Why? Why do you want to know that? Why? Please tell me about nursing. And I'm in UTP 1. Please discuss this, please, and request. I'm stuck made video of nursing. Tell everything about it. So for the nursing one, I can actually do a really good thing. So one of my friend, kind of my best friend, she is almost there in nursing program. She knows everything about it. I might know, but I'm not 100%, so I'm gonna invite her to my next video, and I'm gonna ask her if she can discuss all of the pointers, all of the things you need to know when you're wanting to go for nursing. So I hope that will help you, Kritika Goyal, I guess. Yeah, I think that will help you. Congratulations for completing 1 year. Thank you so much for providing valuable information. You're so kind. Thank you so much. And I guess that is it for comments. The most I can see, I guess. Hello, I'm coming in January. I'm very sick. I'm very scared. Sacred? I'm confused here. Okay, I am Dash. Your videos are very help. No, I'm not judging. Okay, they gave me some family history, that their mother is from India, their father is from Pakistan, and I want to know how Indian people speak with Pakistani people. I'm not gonna lie about it, but the place where I work, I guess me, 2 other girls, that's it, which are like Indian, and there's one French guy, and a manager is like South African or maybe Canadian, I'm not sure, but all the other staff is Pakistan. So we don't fight. We don't even, we chat a lot, because Urdu is very similar to Hindi. So when we are at work and we're just like, nobody's around us, or maybe we just want to gossip, we talk like good friends. I'm not gonna say what in the back home is still here. No, it's not that, because we are all here in a different country to expand our horizons for culture and everything, basically our knowledge. So if we're gonna stick to that thing, that I'm not gonna talk to that person because the person is from that specific country, that doesn't work here. Everybody talks with everyone, they're friends with everyone. It's not some shitty thing here, so that's okay, don't worry. And I have a MacBook Pro 2018. This is so what I'm gonna suggest is, if you have a MacBook, just bring it and use that one. But yeah, if you do not have one, just don't buy a new one just yet. Come here, take some courses. You will know what courses you're taking and what kind of softwares those courses need, because a lot of software does not just download on MacBooks, which is kind of sad, because MacBook freaks out really quickly. It's like, I'm not gonna download that. it might have virus. So MacBook is full of SAS. So if you come here and then you're like, okay, these are not downloading in your MacBook, then go for a different laptop. That's totally normal. It's not like you have to have a MacBook. Okay. And what else do I have? Computer science student के लिए 4 months का summer vacation मिलता है. So everybody gets 4 months vacation in summer. You can take it. It's basically, you can either take courses or you can take off. It's not specifically like you can't take it. But yeah, it really depends how many courses you've already done, or if when you're graduating and all the stuff. So it really matters. But yeah, I guess nobody's like stopping you to take your vacation, but I'm still not sure. So I'm gonna, in my next video, I'm gonna invite her and then she's gonna tell in detail. And I guess that's it. So now let's talk about what I am doing. So when I came here, I was so sure that I'm gonna pursue my bachelor's in biological science, but then I took few courses and that thing didn't click to me like it used to in India. And I was like unsure about it. For the first time, I was unsure about it. And that made me question, like, what if this is not what I want? What if this is like a message from the universe, or maybe a message from God that this is not what you want to do, girl? So I basically also took psychology courses as my electives, because I never studied psychology, but I was very interested in that. When I was in school, they did not introduce any psychology course, but as soon as I graduated from the school, they introduced. Like, why? Were you waiting for me to leave? Or what? So, when I took those courses, I really enjoyed it. I was like, it was just getting to me, like getting in my head and all the thing. I don't know what that noise was. Anyways, should I play Hanuman Chalisa? No, I should not. Okay, let's move forward. Then when I took more courses for psychology, I was getting good grades, and that thing was really getting to me. I started looking for what the opportunities I will have if I go for psychology as my major. I found out like the interests which I really want to go in, I'm able to get those achievements even if I do psychology, which was a plus point. So I made a chart, pros and cons, if I take biology and if I take psychology. And after I did the pro-con thing, I discussed it with my parents. My parents were like, they were supportive, of course. Like always, they're very supportive to me. They told me like, just go with what you want to do. Because they had zero knowledge, because my dad had his degree in business and my mom, she did degree in Hindi and English language basically. So none of them had any knowledge about what I was doing. So they were like, we don't know anything. So you know what you're doing. So just do it. You should know what you're doing, because we're spending a lot of money. Like the degree is really expensive, right? So I decided, I went to like couple of advisors and I decided that I am going to go for psychology degree. And then I started looking what does psychology has to offer, right? So I could have a co-op, or I could do honors, I could do general major. It was just all on me. But the thing is, there is specific differences in all three. So I was not sure which one should I go for. Initially, when I came in second year, I just took the required courses for the advanced major. So I am able to, get a basic idea what's going on around me. So after I came into my psychology major, I saw that I need to have a minor as well. So for my minor, I'm choosing sociology, and I'm also keeping one other in back of my head. So if sociology doesn't work, I'll have one another minor. But psychology is definitely my major. So you can pursue your psychology degree either in arts or in science. So the difference is there's no difference, to be very frank. Like, I contacted some master's programs and some PhD program course schools. They basically told me it does not really matter what like faculty you're coming from for your psychology degree, because psychology is the kind of subject you can pursue with either arts or with science, but depending on what like profession you want to choose. So those who want to go in maybe medicine, they should definitely go for science. But those who don't want to go for medicine and they're just trying for other options, because there are a lot of options you can choose from if you're doing your psychology degree, but every option need a master's, because you might have all the knowledge of psychology but you might not have specific knowledge to work in the field. So for that, the masters are there. So I'm still in the middle of things. I'm still deciding which should I go for. But all I know is I am very happy with my decision. For the first time, I took the decision independently on my own, because back in my home country, none of my decisions were mine. They were either my dad or my mom's decisions. So this was the first time I took a very big decision for my own life. So that was really amazing for me. And yeah, do comment what majors you are doing, or like if you need any help, because I do have friends from different majors, so I might be really helpful to you. Because my friends, if I am completing my second year, most of my friends are too, so we might have more knowledge than you. If you're just starting your degree, you should definitely comment down and I'm gonna share it with my friends. So for now, there are a lot of comments regarding like nursing degree and stuff, so I'm gonna invite my friend. She's gonna talk about nursing, so you can have a clear idea what nursing is about, how you get in, and what all requirements are there, and if you get breaks or not. Since she is doing it, she has a better idea about it. But yes, I do have friends who are doing computer science, economy, and business, and many others. There's one of my friends who's doing agriculture sciences. So I have a lot of friends who are doing different degrees. So definitely comment down so I can help you with that, or I can maybe provide you with their Instagram ID so you can directly contact them and ask the questions, right? So it might be helpful. Anyways, so let's not make this video any more longer. And I'm happy that you watched till the end. And good luck for your decisions, whatever you're gonna choose. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do comment below everything you want to know, and also what majors you're doing. I really want to know that. So, and if anyone is doing psychology, tell me. No, I'm doing that too. We might meet if you're already here. So I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye till then.